on what? What is my name on there? Take flight.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold on, I'm putting it up now.
On the set. Watching you find. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
What's up? Nah, I guess I can't see all of that. I can see her post, but I can't see them pictures and stuff.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He's got the first down here inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Yeah, I don't see that. Mine go from friends to posts. Oh, photos. Yeah, I see it now.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it with Jones. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Jackson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
You kicking out, big dog?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, wahoo! 16, Mike 16, and let's get ready. Number 16's coming to check Mike.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism.
Remember, get y'all them clothes out the car.
The best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Nah, man,
Come
see.
on.
Fine.
Ford made a comment the other day saying that, you know, that traditional quarterbacks is dead. And then Die Hard got on there saying something about the game yesterday. And that's when I said, bro, Tannehill ain't no traditional quarterback.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Not from the standpoint of, nah.
2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Like from the standpoint, because he was talking about Brady and, you know, and Breeze and that type of quarterback.
Everyone is mistaking me for a doctor, though.
Yeah, pocket pass. Like, Tannehill, like, that dude play receiver in college, bro. Like, he not a traditional drop back, can't move quarterback.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
He not the prototypical quarterback.
Now it's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ben Banagoo charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Ready up. Hey, high 7. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Look at me. Door. Now.
Right. That's how I feel, too.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 25. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys.
And he pretty much a game manager.
They look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. the gun, it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down.
Did he make the playoffs with them?
Across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. Wide, get wide.
Were you able to find Power last night? Or you ain't look for
Here's
it?
Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Who, 49ers?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
50 seconds to Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Wow.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time.
But he had a different type of coach, though.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
From the 27, Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go, D.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, D. All day defense.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Put no Ashley beside him.
Team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe one of
Everybody else had the same opportunity they did.
He had that ended their last drive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Banagoo picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky is going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught.
Man, oh my goodness. Boy, if y'all don't see, boy, the catch this dude just made, oh my God.
Partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area.
Did you see that, bro?
Get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Our time. It's our time. Hey, exit. Check 55 to mine. Check 55.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In today's football,
hey,
receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Hey, check back 16. Check back 16. 3 bucks. Hey, echo. 16.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
With the bad. They play.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
Hey, I need that joystick right there.
57 to Mike. I got one.
Really? That's because you got that clutch, I guess.
57 to Mike. 57. Tackles. 57. Mike, 57. Crunch time, defense. Check.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to
that was cheesy right there. I can't even lie.
I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
I got that off King Wolf page.
That meant fly route, go.
Mm-hmm.
That was the
That's how you activate the cheese. You gotta flip it.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at
King
the
Wolf taught me
22-yard
that.
line.
Ow! That's what I'm gonna start doing when I eat nigga with that cheese.
The ball Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter.
Be an Alabama here, boy.
Hold on, he finished. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it.
Y'all already know what it is, right?
In the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That is passes.
I was about to say, he caught it.
4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Just be throwing it up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback. And when he delivers,
again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
Definitely.
This time he's got the
What's up, man?
4 yards of the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into
That's
much.
Kendall, man.
A bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can
For
cause.
real, he does.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now Jackson.
No, man.
Don't start nothing. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing.
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Got it.
The Raven offense set
But
at
you
the
know,
line for
Cuz,
this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
You know, Cuz don't go for the run, though.
The 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Cuz. The Cleveland Browns hired Vikings offensive coordinator
in this first half of football.
Kevin Stefanski.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 2nd down now, it's Hill. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
That boy been on King Wolf page. Talking about some joystick, nah.
You can't block me. Check safety, check safety.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to wind up and air it out.
What?
And now here is another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Clarence said that? I don't know, bro.
Continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off.
Man, he overthrew him so bad.
Go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Man.
Good old cover 3 defense.
And it said accurate. What was accurate about that throw?
That's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They begin the drive with Hill. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run.
Oh, no, that was his name when he came in.
Ready, go. Number 16's coming. Check mine. Check mine. Bring it. Go.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
Who's our favorite player?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Following the penalty, it's Hill. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I ain't gonna lie, big dog. I got that defense for somebody in the league, man. I can't take credit for it.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Man, I ain't gonna. He shall remain nameless, man.
Now a 10th carry for Hill. And they will
Fly? Nah, heck
now
nah.
will they use a timeout? The Jets going to go ahead and use their
I don't even know. I ain't watching none of
the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. His first punt.
I don't even run cover 4.
This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 43. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards.
Yeah.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position.
Oh, really?
Take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
And he probably, you know, see a lot of folks be trying to put stuff on YouTube, man. Like Jay get it from somebody, I get it from Jay, then somebody get it from me, and everybody talking about YouTube. And ain't neither one of us got it from YouTube.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And this is Parker, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a Jet first down and give it 13.
Where did the person who put it on YouTube get it from?
1st and 10.
So, I mean,
26, Mike. 26.
I don't, you have to talk to the originator, though, to find that out, though.
The Madden guy. That's who they'll talk to. Snags it for the pick.
The Madden guy, man. They got
that boy talking about all. See, you acting like Corey. Talking about something what folks doing, but you don't know one thing nobody doing. The nigga say, Corey say what some YouTube is, but he don't watch no streams. And you ain't saw nobody make one adjustment, but you just repeating what somebody else said. You haven't so when have you saw me play? When have you watched me play?
Take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out?
I ain't got to prove no case.
I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3, and he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he completes it to Jones. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player.
What you
But he
hating
is
for,
so
bro?
difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and
What
let him
you
do his
hating
thing.
for, man?
So now following the big play, they've got a first
A
and goal
bum?
all the way down at the 10.
A bum, a trash.
Again, Jackson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
What you mean, switch it up?
From 10 yards out. And the Jets will
Make 'em
extend
black.
their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Ow!
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back
King
of the
Wolf in
end
the
zone for a
flesh.
touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. A run for Hill. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Check 43. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Check back 16. Check back 16. Ready.
Throwing on second and long. Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That boy hoping
It's
for a
been this
prayer.
way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary.
Well, just heave it up, hoping for a prayer to be
They've
answered.
worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or
Oh,
zone.
you don't turn
And
that
especially against
real
deep balls, as we saw there,
off, bro.
they're not giving up anything to them.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Defensive pass in
However,
a.
we do
Oh my
have a
God.
flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
Prayer answer in the form of a bogus flag.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Hill. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They run it again with Hill. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, it's Hill. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at fourth down. Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick here is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Why didn't you throw the ball on down the field, bro?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 16. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Here's Hill. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
55, 55. I got one. Hey, Haywood. 55. Right there in the middle. 50.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to the frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
Well, you can't function without another buddy. Cut it out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. It's Parker.
See it
and
right
he's going to
there.
be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
What's up?
Jackson now. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. In for the score. And the Jets will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues
you
to go.
had some on your feet. Put them back on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I thought you said them safeties was all good and stuff, man. Hey, Erie just got cooked right there.
Line set to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
Nah, that was man-to-man.
Going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field.
And really nigga threw it right to him.
You said, not even get to the red zone, let alone
it ain't like he made a play.
They've got to just take a deep breath.
It was an overthrow right to him. He act like he made a play.
And call more of that.
And as they come
J,
to the line,
J,
will
J.
not be able to get off
No,
another
I
play as time
need a
has
four
run
swing
out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second
The best
quarter.
interception
This
you
is the
witnessed.
NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, stop doing that when she's standing right there. You're going to kick in the face.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. They set up the screen to Hill. He'll have a first down past the 40. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
15 line it. 15 line. 6-6. Pull it high. Check 37.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Yo, how you screenshot with the iPhone again?
All game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing
What
attack.
iPhone
I
you
don't think
got?
you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may
I
run
forgot
the
how to
football.
do anything
That's
on
out
that
the
old
window
phone.
right now. Protect,
You
let
might
your
have to call
quarterback
Apple.
operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd
Oh,
and
there
10.
you go.
You're not ready. Hey, Zoo. Ready.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Appreciate you, Chief.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
If you would have blocked him, man, you ain't blocked nobody.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure.
How much you feel?
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he finds Parker here, complete. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Did you keep your feet in?
A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And that'll set them back 5.
I knew that was coming, though. That's why I see it.
Second down and long. Going again on the ground here with Hill. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Ravens on 3rd down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
You must have got the nuke from somebody. You end up winning? You still winning?
Hill going to try the right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't...
Clarence.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
I'm about to drop a nuke on somebody's ass. I am not playing. Sweating.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at the 33. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And checking that NFL scoreboard there in the 4th quarter down in Arizona. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Hey, Zam, come on. What you doing? Hurry up.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Come on, 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Come on out here. Come get some.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And past the 35.
Hey, Smith, you got a real
too shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a
I
first.
said you got a real kill on your team.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
You will say, who? So disrespectful.
Oh.
Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now it's Jackson. He completes this to Sutton. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, the quick slant corner, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dang. Buddy had been on at least
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to
A
kick it
17-game losing streak.
This will be
Nah.
taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the
What
20
are y'all
to the
doing?
22-yard line.
Do y'all have to keep doing silly stuff until I say stop? Like, you don't, doing it a couple times ain't enough.
Say Cassie. Say Cassie on the 17 losing streak.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've lost
Nah,
this
it ain't
one.
that, bro. That's what a couple times
Do
come
they
in
try to
at.
put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
Oh,
Coaches
I
want to. I
can't
remember
do
one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something
Ain't no
executed
plan.
well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. One last shot for Trubisky. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
My game over, man.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call it.
Man, I guess, man, if y'all would have me.
So for the Jets, it's a draw.